Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
It is sizzling beautifully here, and of course, as always, it is overlooked by the grand murals of the great man who lends this venue his name. We are always here in the presence of true magnificence. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off.
Vitinha! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So, a breakthrough already. Frimpong. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Kvaratskhelia. Can he latch on to this? And that has been clubbed away. And it's Mendes. And this is Dembele. Wirtz, Ekitike, oh, played right into his path. Vitinha charging forward, the ball at his feet. And this is Dembele. Dembele gets flagged offside. Van Dijk. Wirtz. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, it's Dembele. Wirtz. Ekitike. Great vision. Doué. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Vitinha. Marquinhos, played out to the left flank. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia gets a cross in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Paris Saint-Germain leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Vitinha. And it's been played through. Thinks about the shot. Shapes to shoot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Can he get on the end of this? Here comes the cross. Kerkez. Paris Saint-Germain are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. And a chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Nuno Mendes. He's ended up in no man's land. Vitinha. This is Dembele. Shot a goal! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Dembele deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And the shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Nuno Mendes brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Throw it. Marquinhos does well to get it back. And it's Marquinhos. And here's Vitinha. Deftly away. Vids. Ekitike. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Doué. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Doué really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
That looks a good ball through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's having a shot against the crossbar. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
He's had it taken off him. McAllister. And it's Soboslai. Frimpong. Pinches it off him. Kvaratskhelia. Nice looking ball. Dink through. And he's picked it up out wide. Dembele's delivery.
Paris Saint-Germain really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
This looks promising. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Looking to play him in. Vitinha.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Vitinha. He's in a great position here. He might be in here. Goes for a shot! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
It'll be a throw-in. Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Frimpong. Tries to play it through. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Gakpo. That has not gone well. Kvaratskhelia. And there's the end of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Paris Saint-Germain really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Paris Saint-Germain sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And the second half gets underway. Doué threads one in. Hakimi is wide and looking to get onto this. And he's taking no chances there. Kerkez to Szoboszlai. And now the breakaway. And it's Wirtz. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, super ball. Pings it across.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Hakimi. Kerkez. Gravenberg. And they win it back again. Kvaratskhelia receives it in a good position here. Yep, it's a corner. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Corner number 2 then. Vitinha with the short one. Tries a shot! Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. McAllister. And it's Marquinhos. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Frimpong wins the duel this time. Paris Saint-Germain in a very solid position, 2 to the good. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that has been cleared. Vitinha. Ekitike.
The attendance for this match was
McAllister.
51,500.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Marquinhos. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Wirtz. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 14. Desiree Doué. Coming on.
Szoboszlai!
Number 19.
Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Konate. Paris Saint-Germain are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Looking for options for movement. Konate gets over and intercepts. Van Dijk. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Frimpong tries making a foray down the right. He is through here! Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Szoboszlai goes short. Mendes clears it away. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
And he's had it nicked away. Kvaratskhelia. Now, can they get him away?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Vitz. Can he spark a counter here? And that has left him in a heap. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 17, Vitinha. Number 7,
Konate.
Coming on the field, number 27.
That looks a cracking ball.
Number 29, Barcola. Substitution in progress.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's Dembele. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's come to nothing. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Frimpong receives it in a wide position. Paris Saint-Germain calling for change, and they can still do this twice more should the need arise. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Gakpo. Szoboszlai, well seen, saw that coming. Lee Kang-in. Marquinhos tries to pass it through. Szoboszlai, and there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Kerkez. Oh, that's delightful. Good ball, good take. Ball comes in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he can clear it away. Oh, good-looking ball. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, shooting chance! Brilliant from Gakpo! That is a gem! An absolute gem! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Oh, he's got a side of goal. Chance! And the lead stays intact, just.
I don't think he can quite believe he didn't capitalise on that. He clearly fancied his chances.
Into the last 5 minutes. Oh, it's Dembele. Lee Kang-in.
Paris Saint-Germain really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Chance to deliver. Liverpool with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Climbs up big! No, not the best of headers. Paris Saint-Germain clearly now in lead preservation mode. Pass somewhat off target. Kerkez. I think we're just about done here.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Gakpo. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now it's Barcola. Can he get it through? And it's been played through. Gravenberg promptly onto that, and that is that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. Skillfully cut out. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. It's a pretty loose pass. And time is up. Paris Saint-Germain pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Dembele taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, it's a win that came as a result of an ideal start, Peter. A high-octane start at that, and they set the tone and never really let go. As good as it can get.